Thank you very much for tuning in. I want to thank Community Access Media for this opportunity to address the people of Erie County. My name is Shawn Wroblewski. I'm running for County Executive. A lot of people are wondering who am I and what makes me qualified, and I'd like to take a few moments and answer this. First off, I was born in Monaca, PA, and my mother and father moved up here when I was 7 years old. We moved up here because of the fishing and the environment and the family atmosphere. It's something I fell in love with over the years, going to school here in Erie, and even as a volunteer fireman. I really enjoyed working with the people here in Erie County. When I turned 18, I joined the Army and went away for a little bit, came back because it's Erie and it's home. I've been a paramedic firefighter for the last, since 1994, quite a while now. And I've really enjoyed my time working with Erie County residents. And I've had the opportunity to spend a lot of time with them, going back and forth in some of their best and worst situations. And when the pandemic hit, and I was seeing how the leadership was running everything, I thought that this could really be done a lot better. And as I started looking and talking to more people, they said, hey, you should run. And it was thrown around of different opportunities to run for, and then finally county executive came up, and that's where I could do the most impact for the people. One of the big things with this COVID-19 pandemic is it's a virus. It's not going to go away anytime soon. Even with the updates in virus protection and all the other inoculations and everything, it's going to stay. It's been here for a while. It's just like the flu. It's going to continue to be with us. And we need to keep Erie County as Erie County, not follow the national trends. The state locked us down very early, even though it wasn't here. It proved to not show up until after we started opening up the county again. We need to listen more to our local health officials rather than following the national trends on lockdowns. That's greatly affected our businesses. And we have some of the best hometown businesses in Erie County. And I hate seeing some of the good restaurants and wineries and everything else that we have to offer here in Erie County being lost because of financial burdens from this COVID-19 pandemic and all the lockdowns that we had. So that's what prompted me to run for county executive. I think we can do things a lot better as far as the pandemic response and how we can recover from it. My education background is in public health and homeland security. So I've got a very broad spectrum of different funding options and different recovery methods that I can offer to bring to Erie County to get us over this. One of the biggest things is some of our businesses, even though we're open back up, they're going to close down, and that's unfortunate. We need to prevent this. We need to stop this here and now and actually keep our critical local businesses open and thriving. We need to help them develop a plan for the future and how we're going to recover from this pandemic and what's going to happen when we go back into lockdown if that is the worst case scenario. How are they going to survive and how are we going to overcome this? Not as an individual person, but as a community in a whole. One of the things I was always brought up, one person cannot lead. It takes everybody to lead. And that's why this election is so critical, that we get the right people in the right places at the right time to help Erie County survive. And what makes me the right person? Well, that's going to be up to the people of Erie County, the election process as a whole, to ask questions of your candidates, the important questions of how are we going to fund this? What are we going to do? What kind of plans do we have in place? And not just one candidate. The county executive does not control everything. We've got to look at the county council, the mayors, and the local municipality government too, and make sure they're all working in conjunction with each other to support Erie County. We have to make sure that we don't have any ulterior motives or hidden agendas that we're going to portray. And that I do not. I do not own any businesses in Erie County. I've worked in Erie County as a paramedic, as a firefighter. I managed a security company for a while, and even worked at one of the local universities. So in this, I say, please, if anything, get out and vote in the primaries and in the general election. One of the things I've been advised not to say by my handlers, if you want to say, was don't say just vote for whoever you feel is necessary, vote for me. I'm not going to say that. It's just important that you get out, you take the time to do the education, do the background, do the research, and vote for who you feel is going to be the most capable of leading Erie County into the future. I would like to be that individual. If I'm not, then Erie County has spoken. But I would like the opportunity to continue to help Erie County throughout the ages. I will always remain in emergency services where I've been, and that is one of the critical issues that I want to address if elected as county executive. The volunteer fire departments that we have in Erie County, all 31 of them are great, but they have reached the point that they need some help. Not tax-based help, but they need to be able to raise funds for themselves, and they need to be able to manage their money properly, and as well as having the people to answer the call. There are some departments that are critically low on staffing. This is something that we need to address, whether it be with government assistance of mutual aid, mutual agendas of agencies, whatever the case may be. We need to get everybody in the same room and start talking about what the emergency services system is here in Erie County. The other agenda that we need to work on as Erie County is which direction are we going to head? Are we going to head into tourism wholeheartedly, or are we going to explore manufacturing? Or are we going to have a combination of both? Erie County is a wonderful area. It is robust for fishing, hunting, and all other kinds of outdoor sports with all 4 seasons. We need to utilize that and capitalize on that, but it's also prime for manufacturing. It's something we can have the best of both worlds. Good jobs and a lot of fun on our days off. The future of Erie County right now is more important than ever before. With the political agendas that we have in Washington, D.C. and the state of Pennsylvania, we as Erie County are only a cog in the national wheel. It is up to us to show the rest of the nation that we can get along, work together, and achieve one goal as a community. It is more important now than ever before. The national stage has been set with all kinds of bad media and national events. We need to change that and show them that there is good in Erie County and there can be good in the rest of the United States. Once again, if anything, please research your candidates. You can find me at shawnforerie.com or my first name, Shawn Wroblewski @gmail.com. Please feel free to reach out to me, question me on any of the areas we look at getting into in the future, because there are literally thousands of different options for Erie County that need to be researched and pushed forward. Like I said, not one person can do it, but one person can make the change. It is up to you to vote. I thank you very much for your time. And again, reach out, research, and get out and vote. Thank you very much.